Kalendermeier, die größte Feier, die Chance draußen, die größte Geier. Nun es kann feiern, oder Geier, Profunis Namen, Sage Eier. De vostra belko skimre kraja, lete nove kamors metraja.
I think it starts with like art and people and the wheels.
Some sort of an ice-breaking thing.
New ways of design.
We go on wheels, bike trailer.
The girl
We
made
have
some
our
drawings, I
art,
think.
we have
Fun,
our
hey?
people
Yeah, you can see
and our
here.
wheels.
It wasn't out of place.
It's hard to explain it.
Where we have to use our imaginations.
Interact directly with it.
Reflecting on our process, brainstorming session. We're doing a brainstorm of
Clear manifestation for
project design, trailer, table / lid. Wow. Trailer hitch work. The trailer. I'm just biking around the park. Literally stuff I've been wanting to do all summer. I'm excited to do more with it. People using bikes and motorbikes in really strange ways to carry lots and lots of things with them.
the tools that you use
By
Speak to her.
using the bike trailer, physical design of it,
to make something with your body.
we create spatial
Are you all
trips.
done?
we're all done.
A user-friendly way of people to approach it.
With this art.
Interesting art.
Thanks for the art.
We brought all this art supplies on this bike trailer.
It was good. That would be good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, this was good.
I liked it.
And I'm really pleased how the trailer's working. Remember that day when we walked the bike trailer around?
Actually looking or experiencing the work whatsoever.
Our feelings, qualitative research.
When in doubt, look at real life.
We share our project, a very practical project.
Check out the work.
How this project.
I just kind of came up with this approach on the fly to kind of meet myself where I'm at today. We want to show you what we've been working on today in the park.
What's going on?
What is this? Feedback process, your work.
Art.
You know what you are making.
We're making some art.
Are they working?
So she was just asking what we're up to because she works here. Mo and I working together on the bike trailer.
Good energy.
Someone helped me make it and I don't really like how they made it. So,
Even making a mistake and having fun.
wow, it's actually working.
It actually worked fine, I think.
Between the plexiglass, really works well.
Now is the workspace.
A lot of work leading up to this project and even beyond what I was sort of hoping for. So, figure out how much work. Travailler ensemble avec cette bike trailer. It's starting to be that hour where people are done work. On his way home from work. You said you wanted to work. We're totally gonna stay longer. You know, like 4-hour thing and like, no, I spent way more time, which is fine. It's just a learning curve for me to calculate like what's that formula.
For that, it's chaos.
Getting ready takes longer than actually doing the thing. One of the biggest events.
It was a very photogenic event.
It was like so organic in terms of like all the preparation time. But I haven't been very good at like tracking my hours. How many hours? But I think that also describes how we were working.
An ordered chaos, if you will.
How this project
Work. It's definitely very busy and chaotic.
I like this sort of unordered chaos, which I think you mentioned is allows you to give more flexibility to not be perfect.
And we were like working together.
developing this way of design.
It's just so much work to get here, and I'll start cleaning up.
Yeah.
I'm having fun though. I'm very happy. I've been feeling super ecstatic all day.
Making new connections. Name your friends.
Gabe, do you want to start it off? Patrick, Peter, Patrick, Gabriel, and Peter. And I see Patrick. So Peter and I run into him. She saw us first. Then Peter and I rode around. And all of a sudden there's Anna.
Our friends.
Patrick got to like see the gallery. There's all these kids.
Those kids, especially with the kids around. Yes, madam.
Everyone really worked well together and I'm really happy about that.
Gabriel Townsend-Dario, Mo Zadeh.
Mo?
Thank you. Thank you. like smoke.
Talk to strangers.
You're developing your social connections.
And she looks so happy.
Was a kind of a space that people could meet new people.
Yes. And they were both there, and they were a part of that brainstorming session that one time.
Jesse from Ari. Ari's feedback.
Ari.
Photographer.
Photography perspective.
Yeah, Arian.
Ariana also.
Maddie Capozzi, Julie G9@hotmail.com, Thomas Heinrich, CFW artist, Kristen White.
Carly asked me you can bring more connections.
I just
funding.
need to figure out how to make time for that. Mental note for next time.
Emergent social relations that
Would help people.
Side note. How many people have like left a note?
You get to hang out with
many people,
People were very approachable.
Good amount of people.
other people.
There were so many people that came. I don't know how we got that.
Branch off or just like chat with people.
Everyone seemed in a good mood.
You enjoy this way of new connection instead of using always LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collective self.
Connections have happened.
Let Mo take the lead on that one.
Social organizations connected you.
We also just want to say a quick thank you to our partners. I really thank everyone for being involved. Elspeth McConnell, the Pop Montreal,
Art Pop.
the Shock Value Collective. It was just so cool to be able to run into her.
All of the people likes to make new friends.
To get out of social isolation.
I think you will love him. Agency of people to the space.
This one space,
I'm an outsider.
We can go to those spaces and
one location.
meaning of a space
Physical design.
physically,
I think I ran out of space.
Consider a space as a static thing. Here you should sleep, here you should eat, here you should do this, da.
All these different categories.
And what you wanna do.
Social norms.
Specific functions. It's a hidden power in everyday life.
I thought was really powerful actually.
So powerful. And this structure, and this structure.
Come to a building. Gallery. Wall.
The issue of
The wall.
excluded the body.
Something about the structure but no walls.
I didn't feel like I was intruding on anyone's space.
Which does not normally happen.
The city.
Specific functions.
Okay, well there's a problem with that too.
I mean, there's nothing here now.
This one is the one that doesn't work.
The symbolic form problem with your body.
So I don't think that worked. I don't know if it will work. And thinking about how it can be improved.
Industrial design, urban design, architecture design, or furniture design.
Look at this. Look at this giant crack.
The cracks are telling something about
The city.
this is the general problem. You use the machine, big machines, efficiency in their life. Public space as home.
Recognizing certain places in the art.
Public space as home.
Where Nana first moved to Canada.
That moment when I was in the De Boer Park.
Space and these things.
That's a kind of spatial intervention in public space.
The Point St. Charles.
Point St. Charles, the Point St. Charles Art School. Point St. Charles, I'm from the school to the school, and their schools. Because, I mean, especially if we think about the park across the street and
Go under this bridge.
park, the neighborhood, the city. The city also engaged living.
You're transforming that space to home.
Like Bill's Bike Shop. I stopped by Bill's Bike Shop. Bill's Bike Shop out front of St. Columba House.
Oh, look, it's the Bay of Fundy. Bay of Fundy.
From Sucker.
Soccer, doing that,
Yes.
like Monster and these things.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
how
This is Annapolis
we-
Valley.
how
This is the
we-
Annapolis Basin. This is the Bay of Fundy and Annapolis Valley. And this is where Wolford is, in here.
We went down this little street, front yard. The canal.
What defines home for you?
While we talk about and think about the difference between home and house.
Yes.
Actions and activities inside home. Call it home.
Working from home.
Different forms of home.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
If like home is inside this one space that you rent.
The meaning of home is much broader than the meaning of house.
Working from house. Home is comfort, home is familiar. You can communicate different things by using space in a different way. This is public space.
Some extra clouds in here. Let's do this. Can we do this? Can we glue them? And try glue them?
Make by hand, feel at home.
So we can pretend they're clouds.
So where is the house? Where is the home?
Do something cool with them.
And can we create that by being in public space? Home versus house. Being inside the house. What does home mean to you? Public.
Pedalbox Gallery help people to have their own agency on the place. The Pedalbox Gallery.
Oh, pedal box.
Pedalbox Gallery make the space true.
Rolling around pedal box.
It's only one space. It's Pedalbox Gallery, but it's moving.
The point of the gallery on wheels.
Come back to the body. Pedalbox.
Pedalbox Gallery.
Intervention in the public space. Pedalbox Gallery is public space as home. Pedalbox Gallery.
I want to resist structure, specific times and places.
It has its own definition of time and space.
And I put it in random places, trusting my intuition, going with the flow. I just want to go out. It interferes, it intervenes on people's daily lives in public space.
Different structure, different potentials.
Subvert that kind of structure. The unstructured, the playfulness, unstructured play.
This is the structure.
That's the structure. That's what I'm talking about.
It's against this static way of planning, no?
I don't want to plan.
You have your own planning. It's a different way of planning.
Yeah. It's not an intervention if people are planning to go to it that day. To just venture out and see who I run into and see what happens.
Connections have happened.
And we run into
other people.
Run into her. I was hoping to run into
many people.
That's the dream. That's the dream.
In March 2020, the first case in Turkey was officially announced, and that was immediately followed by quarantine and closures. Out of the blue, my partner and I found ourselves stuck in our 70 square meter house in the middle of Istanbul. We lost our jobs as theater players and suddenly everything stopped. We decided to go to the summer house of my partner's family in a small town by the agency. We stayed there from June 2020 to October 2021. These images were taken during this time period. Summertime is beautiful. Holidays are beautiful, joyful, and refreshing. Like a long festival, like a long table, like fertile earth, it reveals everything before it. Things done in summer are beautiful. The sea is beautiful. The summer of 2020 was strange. Wonder, uneasiness, anxiety. Afterwards, the summer that was not resembling summer was connected to a winter that did not resemble winter. Everything was so slow and so long.
Oldu mu? Ama o zaman hiçbir şey görünmüyor, evet.
Olsan ne olur, gelsen beni sevsen ne olur. Çekiliyorsun, vay vay. Elime karşı.
Oynamayı bilmeyen
kızına diktin amanını kırmaya gelmez haydi de kırmaya gelmez eller.
September 2020. The sound system here is interesting. The sea is quiet. You can swim noisily or sneakily if you want. Sounds of birds, flies, wind, leaves, waves. It's all like an orchestra. 22nd of September 2020. Tomorrow is the autumnal equinox. Days and nights will be synchronized for a day. From tomorrow, the nights will start to get longer. It became cold, so exactly as it should be. It cannot be cold, either hot or cold. It is interesting to spend the winter in a place where you only come to summer every year. It seems like nothing is visible to the eye, but one feels, one understands. The number of people has decreased in the place where we are staying, and the sea has no taste. I have diarrhea and gas pain. I caught a cold from somewhere. I wore socks. My mind is still in Istanbul. 4th of October 2020. Here, the irrigation was turned off. The windows and doors closed. The seats were brought in. The tables that were pulled aside and covered with nylon. The sheets were covered over the seats. The refrigerator was emptied. The curtains were removed. The flowers that could be taken away were taken. November 13, 2020. The way the uncanny works, the repressed comes back. The familiar becomes alien and manifests itself in different manifestations. That's exactly what I am talking about. So, how do I continue from here? The uncanny of general atmosphere. Yes, but how? 12th of December 2020. What do I find of myself in this documentary? Why do I want to tell this exact story? What is not as it should be? The country metaphor is okay. We get it. But where does it fit in my heart, in my story? What is my own view of dereliction, these vacated spaces? Is my heart empty too? Or is my summer over? Is nothing like before?
çiçek almıyorlar mı sana?
1st of March 2021. Spring. I have had my eye on the grass for a long time. I am looking for herbs that I can eat myself. But I am afraid. What if I mistook the ivy from mallow, hemlock from wild carrot, thistle from milk thistle? You know something when you see it at its worst. And if you love it that way, you can form a bond for a lifetime. I learned that the plants that turned yellow and the figs hanging hungrily from their branches when we came on vacation were once green. I learned what happened to the water while we were away and how to get from point A to point B while moving slowly.
tin can domino, bronze men, flesh men.